Sir, can you please also explain us about how to select a research topic and how to choose a guide?
Yes, Venkatesh. So this is also once again a topic which is very frequently asked, and the students have this particular thing in mind. So when it comes to ICMR STS, the first thing that it comes to their mind is there are many concepts prevalent among the students, and many students feel that research should be something which is very hi-fi. It has to be very innovative, or it has to be path-breaking thing. So if I don't have any such idea, probably the research is not something which is my cup of tea. So many students feel that way. So let me clarify that at the outset, that the research is not something which is very glamorous. First of all, research is something which comes with the sincere, committed, and long-term efforts. So research is not something that a brilliant idea comes to you over, let's say, some time suddenly, and then that's your eureka moment, and then you become very famous and you contribute something very substantially. So no, research doesn't work that way. So one has to apply mind, be very methodological when approaching anything, be very specific about what particular small area of the medical field that one wishes to explore further, and be consistent in doing the data collection and understanding that particular thing in detail with several research participants, so that we are very sure about whatever we are concluding at the end of the research. So whenever it comes to topic selection, there are two kinds of students. Some students which are very less would already have something in their mind. They would be interested in some aspects of medicine, especially those students who are, let's say, in third year, third professional year or second professional year, since they would have spent some time in medicine. Students in the first MBBS or maybe in the early second MBBS would not may not have so many different ideas to explore. So if the student already has some idea to explore, the first thing for those students I would wish to say would be, please explore the existing literature on the topic. So whenever whoever wishes to undertake research, it would usually happen that if that brilliant idea has come to you, it might have come to someone else as well, because everyone is an intelligent person entering medicine. So if that is the case, probably it would be a good idea to read what that particular person did. That person might be a doctor, that person might be a student having undertaken research in the student life itself. So if that's the case, and many people have already done research on that particular area, probably there is not much to explore then. So then it would not be meaningful to reinvent the wheel, and you also doing a same study which we in the medical profession call it as me too study. So I also do one more study on the same topic, on which the topic has already been explored and a lot has already been known about that topic, right? So if that's the case, then what we need to do is read few of the articles which have already published on that particular exact topic, and read the discussion section. Somewhere towards the end of the discussion section, you will find the authors would any author who writes a paper would always give the ideas for future directions, that we have done on this particular area this far, and having done this, we understood that these future areas or further aspects are worth exploring. So I have done till now, I have gone on the path till this further, and the ahead further ahead are these are the directions where if anyone else wishes to go, they should be going. So if a lot of research already is published, there is nothing to worry or to be disappointed about. Just look at their limitations, look at if you can overcome some of those limitations, or go into the further path in that particular direction, right? If nothing much has been published, you can go ahead and have little more clarity about what specific you can go about, wish to go about in that. And having read some articles only, then you should be approaching a guide. So then in the topic of your choice, you would get to know an idea that whether it would pertain to which particular specialty. The medical college has 20 different departments. So which department it would pertain to, or it would relate to more frequently. There are many areas where it would be overlapping. So if you do something on child health, it can come under community medicine, it can come under pediatrics as well. Fine. So find out where it pertains to and identify a faculty member who you are comfortable working with, and then approach and meet the faculty member and discuss. When you venture into a relationship, a mentoring relationship with the guide, the most important thing would be prepared to change. So in the students' lives, if for example, all of us are entering into research, we are very enthusiastic. So we wish to change the world. We wish to do something which is very path breaking, and we wish to come out with brilliant results. So in research, we are not, I mean, we cannot just change everything in the way medicine is being practiced with just one piece of research or with just one research work. So in all probability, your guide would try and refine your research question. So you will go with your guide saying that I want to do something on diabetic patients, and your guide would narrow it down. Your guide would say which type of diabetic patients you wish to work upon. Let's narrow it down to, let's say, the age group. Maybe do you wish to work on young diabetics, or maybe on the children with diabetics, or diabetics with elderly, or diabetics with complications, and so on. So be prepared to receive feedback, and please trust me, trust your guide. So if your guide is saying that this is the thing that you should be doing, your guide has a lot of experience working in that particular field. So if your guide is saying something, it would be coming from their experiences. So this is one set of students who already have something in their mind. Now, the large majority of students do not have anything in their mind. So they would completely be clueless. If I were in my second MBBS, I would also be clueless of what research topic to take. Even the students in postgraduate days, many of them, they are clueless because they are still exploring that particular specialty, right? So that's very natural for you. So do not be disappointed if you do not have any topic in my mind. Just identify which is the area or which is the department you are interested in, or you are little more inclined to, which excites you. Attending lectures on that particular department, or having going through the practicals or going through the clinics on that particular department is something which excites you. So then identify the specialty of your choice, and within that department identify one particular faculty whom you are comfortable working with. Approach that particular faculty. Be consistent, because many of the teachers understand that many students come up to them but they do not show commitment. So ensure, meet your faculty multiple times, take their time, read some of the articles. If Probably it would be a good idea to having read some of the journals of that particular specialty, and come out with two or three important topics where you feel that you can do something. So let's say if you are going to medicine, you can say that, madam or sir, I wish to do something on diabetes, or if not diabetes, I wish to do something on non-communicable disease in general, right? So that the teacher gets to know that you are committed. So unless the teacher gets to know that you have the commitment, it's unlikely that the teacher would also put commitment in you, right? This is especially so in today's times, when say the number of students who are approaching or who are doing ICMR STS are far in number. Let's say a typical medical college would have roughly 150 faculty members and approximately 800 students. So even if 50% of the students wish to do ICMR, we have very less number of faculty members. And let's say the tutor cadre is not, as of date, not allowed to be faculty members. So we have a very less number of faculty members. So these days, this is a tough competition, fine. So you have to show that you are committed. And these are the ways. In any of the categories, you should be going through some of the journals. I'll request Venkatesh, we prepared a list of a very short list of 3 journals which are publishing student research. So it's a good thing that these days student research journals, especially publishing research conducted by medical students, have also come up. There are many of them. What we are sharing is just 3 of them, a sample. So such journals you can go through so that you get an idea what kind of research the students are publishing these days, right? So this is how I feel that is the approach to narrowing down your research topic and approaching the guide.
Thank you, sir. It was very elaborate, and it will be very useful, I suppose.